Okay, here we go. Hi, I'm David Thomas, and I've got some answers to some questions that you probably have. Three questions that a lot of people ask about. And so let me just go ahead and answer those questions real quickly in the next 2 minutes that will help you make a decision. Number one question that people ask, is this going to cost me anything if I call up David Thomas or other attorneys? And almost universally, the answer is you get a free consult to some degree. Now, at our office, we like to really give you lots of good information. Sometimes we'll spend 15, 20 minutes on the phone giving you a lot of good information. Cost you not one dime. I mean, don't not take advantage of this. And usually Jenny can talk to you or I can talk to you, but you will get a full amount of information, the questions you have. And that sometimes can give you help making a decision about whether or not to hire an attorney at all. Second question is, well, won't you hound me anyway? I mean, yes, you're not going to charge me anything for the consultation, but I'll never hear the end of it. You know, you'll be calling me up and doing it. Nope, that's it. If you don't want to talk to us anymore, then that's the end of story. But we will be able to help you determine whether or not a lawyer can be helpful. Now, you've probably no doubt had an insurance adjuster say, don't hire an attorney because those guys will just take money. You're going to get a certain set amount anyway, and so don't hire an attorney. They'll just take your money. Now, that's not the case. What we have found overwhelmingly in our firm is that if you come on with us, we are going to be able to get you a lot more money, even with a percentage for us, than you would have even thought about getting, which typically is going to be from an insurance outfit, probably your medical expenses plus $1,000. I mean, that's literally the way in which they think. That is simply not the case. When we come on board, we're going to get you a lot more than what you would have got just by yourself. Now, finally, a question will come along. Well, what percentage do you charge? You know, what am I looking at? Well, I suppose I'll just give you some big numbers. Suppose we had a $100,000 case. Most accident attorneys, like David Thomas Accident Law Firm, we charge 1/3. So if you got $100,000, you take 1/3 of that goes to the lawyer, and that's the case with all of these attorneys that are around. You may have seen on television. Go with 1/3. Some even charge more than that. Now, here's the difference, though. What we do often is reduce our attorney's fees from 1/3 down some number, and it depends on the situation and circumstances. We would explain all that to you, and you would say, well, here's why I think it should be a lot less, because mine's an open and shut case. All you've got to do is collect the medicals, because so much of this has already been done. There are extenuating circumstances where we will come down from our third fee. Again, it depends on the case. And so we would discuss that. That would all be decided in a contract. So there's no slippage of you thought one thing or we thought something. It's all in writing after we've had time and you've had time to think about it. So again, this is David Thomas. No fee for talking to us. We will not hound you, and you will like us. You'll like us a lot, because we've got a really good law firm here in Greenville. And I'm right here in my office at 23 Wade Hampton Boulevard. Yes, you do probably need a lawyer, but sometimes you don't need a lawyer. But do not sign documents that are releases and things like that from the insurance company, because you think you're doing a property release, and it could be a release for your entire case. And finally, typical attorney's fees is 1/3 on a personal injury lawyer. But in our case, we sometimes do come down from that. It depends on the case. Look forward to hearing from you. David Thomas, 271-1707, area code 864.